Oh yeah, it's time to do this. Time to go do some soup racing or something. I don't even know where we left off. It's been 2 weeks, somewhere thereabouts. So let's just jump in and hope to find a race that's relevant to our interests. If I remember correctly, we were doing the nighttime races, so I don't know why I'm in here. Alright, just check something. Okay, I think I accidentally screwed something up, but let's get into the races. And hello, guy. The first one here, so I guess you get to be the first guy. Can't remember what was High Gambler guy. Yeah, the guy we're not gonna be able to beat. We could probably get it in the CRX and maybe give that guy a run for his money. But who wants to do that? I mean, certainly not me. Good afternoon from California. I mean, it's like 5:30 there, man. It doesn't qualify as afternoon. That's like evening, man. Anyways, we got another supporter. We got Whirlpool. Not to be confused with people that make the washers and dryers and that stuff. Most people assume cars run on gasoline, but they buzz with electricity too. Don't underestimate it. Something tells me that if this game were created today, he would have a Tesla with some sort of snarky license plate pointing out that his car is electric. Because way too many people do that. He's an electronics freak. He pays twice as much attention as anyone to his electronics, pouring money into earthings and other gadgets that don't seem to have much effect. He uses his interior electronics as little as possible during battles, even turning off his headlights and fog lamps, which makes other racers feel uneasy. I don't even. So let's see if this guy actually keeps his headlights off. So we got some smooth jazz. Still got his headlights on. Pretty lame, game. You lied to me. Got my hopes up. And then you crushed them. I can't do one of these for Ford Racing 3. I don't drive Fords. It's against my religion, man. Spec Racer Ford doesn't count because it's not a Ford. It's just powered by a Ford engine. Doesn't count. So I make the rules as I go. Oh my goodness! You know, that corner has the freaking hole in the Armco there. Just like begging for someone to drive a Daihatsu Midget right through the gap. Right off the side of the mountain. Into the middle of, you know, freaking the forest down there. And chaos and destruction and all sorts of that. Alright, that's another one done. Get some. I want to race a slasher again, just so that way we can call out the slasher. Alrighty, Icaho Gatekeeper. Highways are generally straight. They say the fastest racers always corner well, but that's not always true. I feel like I've raced this guy. I feel like I read that just like, you know what? I did. Yeah, he's fixated on speed. Yeah, this is the guy I couldn't beat. And man, you guys in chat are awfully quiet tonight. What's up with that, man? What's up with that? Wait, is this the guy I couldn't beat? Oh no! 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 Dirt! No! This madness, man. I mean, can maybe have a chance, but I think really that just gives us less of a chance because the fact their car is equally as terrible on dirt. Yeah, that's not happening. I mean, I could change the tires, but I feel like that'd be overkill. I'm pretty lazy when it comes to such things, you know. Like, it just doesn't. We do got some eggs, though. We do got some orange eggs. Team Nissan FR Style. What a catchy name they got there. I mean, we got Norma FR Style, Osaka FR Style, and then Konica FR Style. This guy makes copies all the time. That's what he does. He's a copy jockey. Hey, hey, check me out. What are you looking at? Look at me. Look at me. I'm a douche. I'm a douche. A big fan of the late night animated show. Here's Mary. The show was originally based on a novel, but every night he complains in his blog about pointless little quibbles like how the artwork sucks or the voices are all wrong. As you might guess, his site doesn't get many visitors. I like this guy. He's got the right attitude. Oh wait, did I just say that? Finally, I get to do some racing tonight. I've been busy at work lately, so I've barely gotten out. He was a psychology major in college, but ended up working at a 24-hour discount store. Hashtag student loan debt. For this reason, he hasn't been able to go out racing at night at all lately. To get over his frustration, he's been entering category races every chance he gets. The last guy, you ought to try my snapping turtle driving. It's an Akagi specialty. Once you do, you'll never go back. Snapping turtle driving. I mean, if snapping turtle driving is not the next big horn in chat, I don't know what else is going to top it. He still uses his patented snapping turtle racing technique where he latches onto his opponent's rear and never lets go. Even in regular life, he's constantly hitting on women and he's unapologetic about it. It's just who he is. His all-time record was asking the same woman at his company for a date 50 times in a row. Be sure that guy's name isn't Harvey. Woo! Woo! Yeah, we're still driving the Daihatsu Midget. Oh, man. Oh, this is a snapping turtle guy. Watch out for snapping turtles. Oh, we got a twisty road here. We're in midget territory now, boys. least for the next one corner. Alright guys, we gotta run. We don't wanna get our backside snapping turtled. Those things don't joke around, man. They bite hard. Chomp chomp. Oh crap, here's a straight section. Well, that wasn't like super straight, that was doable. That wasn't bad. Oh! Alright, snapping turtle guy, you suck. Midgets beat snapping turtles! Alright, who's... Oh, this is Copy Jockey. Whoa! Whoa! Come on there, buddy! Ah! Oh, goodness gracious. Learn to drive, myself. Learn to drive. Nice license plate there. FR. So exciting. You know, if I could actually, you know, just like get past this guy here. There we go. Be great. Now we're just going to blast off into the distance because he's slow as can be. Of course, that's how the teams generally work in this game. The first guy you race is the fastest, and then everyone else is like, nah, I'd rather drool. That section right there, that's a great series of corners, I have to say. Just about every game is less obnoxious than Tokyo Xtreme Racer Zero. And while I'm joking and while I really like Tokyo Xtreme Racer Zero, the way that game works at times, you know, it's... Yeah, the cheese factor is kind of its thing, you know? And how is this guy's SP not going down for cereal here? Like, I feel like all of a sudden this guy just figured out, hey, I'll just sit 40 yards behind this guy and just chill. All right, team leader. Let's do better this time. There. Haha! Your skyline tactics are no match for the midget. Just squeeze right in there. Pun fully intended. The best part about the midget is the maximum possible power output is like 130 PS. Hell yeah! This thing with 130 horses, man, be a what they call a motivated seller, you know? It's got to go. No, Jeff, I do not play GT Sport. I don't have any of the current consoles and not interested. Oh no, I blew it. I screwed up the cool corner. Hey, you know, triple-digit speeds are dangerous there, Nicholas. So going above 80 is, I mean, keeping it at 80 and below is just fine. I mean, if you were to wreck a midget at 100 miles an hour, like, you would die. We can't have that. And that does kind of bring up an interesting question. You know, with all this talk of environmental friendliness and fuel efficiency and all that, you know, like, what happened to the total hunk of junk, tiny little car that's got, like, no options whatsoever and it weighs like nothing? And it's got a teeny tiny little engine, but, you know, it weighs nothing. It's like they tried it, but there's so much safety regulation bullcrap that, you know, you can't make a Geo Metro these days. You know? And that's a shame. And that was a pretty easy race right there. I mean, he went the distance, but it's never a contest. Alright, that's all that place done. Oh, we got another three-piece team. Team Hill Climb guys. Oh, snap. We got a badass over here. He's got a Supra. Hill Climb guy number 1. I've got a new ride, and the new Hill Climb guys are about to debut. It's the start of a brand new team. The Hill Climb guys, once a pathetic, hapless team whose very existence boggled the mind, gained a new lease on life when Morotani switched cars. The team has 2 brand new members and a lineup of powerful vehicles, but they're still the butt of many jokes, as they will be when this guy in a Supra RZ loses to a Daihatsu Midget. The Hill Climb guys are slipping, but you're that rising star, right? Beat us and you'll grow famous. At one point, he couldn't wait to get out of his team, but since arriving here, the team's outlook has changed, and Indo decided to stay after all. Indo has recruited 2 new members and is working hard to ensure that no one laughs at his team again. Now, at last, he's finally beginning to feel like he's part of a genuine racing squad. Look, our team name is the Hill Climb guys, right? So don't go talking about us going downhill. He joined the team after being invited by Indo. It was Gitu's idea to move the Hill Climb guys from their former home in Omotoroko to Urarako. On a new course, he thought no one would know who they were and they could get a fresh start, which they need because they're all a bunch of bleeping embarrassments. Indo invited me to join this team, but I wonder if I made the right choice. No, you did not. He joined the team after being invited by Indo. Where have I read this before? Having heard about the team's former woes, he's been racing hard lately to improve his team's image and make sure it doesn't happen again. However, in Omoroko, where the team used to race, their image has yet to improve any. Oh no! Their image, guys. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so we start racing against Hill Climb guy number 2. here we are going downhill against Team Hill Climb guy. Because freaking logic, man. Gotta remember, that's the corner. It looks like you can cut it, but the game's all like, nope. They're on to you. On to your cheese tactics. Man, could you imagine if some guy seriously, like, showed up at, like, a illegal street racing scene, you know, late at night, nobody's ever seen the guy, and he shows up in a Daihatsu Midget, and he just races the guy, like, the first guy, and just totally smokes him, and then, like, from there on, it's just like, what the hell? Is that, Brian Earl Spillner going on there? Is that what's going on here? Wait, what? At least that wasn't that his name for the Fast and Furious movies? At least the first one, when it was good. Controversial opinion or the NASCAR truck race is on. What are you doing? Go watch NASCAR. Dude, it's Daytona. Who cares? Again, controversial opinion or the only thing that matters about the Daytona truck race is the last, like, lap and a half, which I'll catch on YouTube, or alternatively, a GIF on Twitter when someone ends up upside down again. Saves me time. Saves me a lot of time. I mean, I know some people are going to hate me and say that I'm just being a NASCAR hater there. I'll probably watch the Daytona 500, but I mean, you know, it's a NASCAR truck race in 2018, you know? Maybe in 2004 when the trucks were probably like the best racing that NASCAR had, but you know, nowadays, not so much. Alrighty, bring it on, super guy. My mom, when she was younger, was driving a Daihatsu Midget to work and had a tire explode on a highway, and the car rolled over several times into a ditch. Well, I hope she was okay. The person behind her was apparently shocked that she was alive after saying there is no way anyone would survive that. So I mean, how did that turn out? I mean, was she fine? Because you kind of worded it as if she is fine, but I just don't feel like I'm confident in that. I mean, is this thing surprisingly durable? Or is it built to the standard that you expect it to be built? Anyways, I don't even know what the words of the song are, but it just sounds edgy, as we'd call it today. She was okay. She had a concussion and a broken bone. But if it rolled over multiple times, as he said, that's pretty damn impressive. Would you agree to make IndyCar race in tracks like Daytona or Talladega? Honest opinion, please. Alright, my honest opinion is that question is so stupid, I'm offended that you would ask that question. I mean, There's my honest answer. You asked for an honest opinion. That's my honest opinion. 100% right there. Anyways, let's try to beat this guy again. We got a little bit more power then. No! I mean, why would you even want that? It would just be nothing but like a giant pack. And where's the fun in that? I mean, it's like watching freaking NASCAR restrictor plate. Like, some of the most boring, contrived, quote-unquote racing. You know, it's stupid. God, this music. Did I? Oh my goodness. Yes, I would like to ride in this car. Not drive in this car, but ride in this car. Why not Tiburon Raceway? Because Tiburon Raceway doesn't exist. I know that's shocking. Anyways, where was this FR benchmark guy at, guys? What track was he at? Hiroshima. It was it had to be Hakone. Right? I always kind of wondered about Tiburon Raceway though, because like, what if there was actually a NASCAR track that was a right-hand oval? Like when they had to build a whole new car entirely just for the right-hand turning track. There we go. FR benchmark. Psh, more like VTEC benchmark, man. Just like how when you get on the throttle in this thing, it just like straightens up instantly. Gotta love front wheel drive, man. And this guy's a hell of a lot easier when you have more than 100 horsepower, it turns out. All roads lead to legend, guys. Don't forget it. It's interesting how drivers used to race on wood. You know what? Someone should make a board track racing sim. And you have to have driver damage in it. That way, like, if you get splinters, like, you're sidelined for however many races from a season. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm gonna make this week's. I'm gonna miss this league's. Start over. I'm going to miss my league's race because my driver has a serious case of splinters. Best excuse ever. Anyways, here's this guy. Let's try and beat him. Seeing how we were in the Civic or the CRX. Civic, CRX, same difference. Forgot about the stupid dirt. Ah, there we go. Asphalt. And once again, holy crap, this game is a hell of a lot easier when you have more than 100 horsepower. I know, right? Who'd have thunk? Yeah, I like how they left the speed bumps in because, like, I guess according to the lore, during the daytime they're, you know, racing on the highways as the category races, you know, official racing series. And then they're doing construction at night, but yet they still have left the speed bumps in. So they created a racing series where the track has speed bumps, and they just like, nah, no big deal. I mean, come on. Come on. I see no problem here. Apparently I sound just like Fluffy Talks. Never heard of the guy. Although I will suppose that is an upgrade over Ray Romano, which is what I usually get, and I still don't hear it. But I've seen that comment way too many times, so for whatever reason, I don't know. Oh, Isaac with the burn right there. Just coming off the top turnbuckle. Just, my God! That man has a family! Oh, man. And yes, that is terrible, Jim Ross, right there. No. Anyways, to the daytime. So we can go back to the nighttime. Oh, we got an advanced race open. A time attack cup thingamajigger. Limited cars with FR transmission. Because now FR is transmission. And we can win the Sublimity Cup. What the hell is a Sublimity Cup? Oh! Slasher! Slasher! Hiroshima Slasher Challenge is up on the BBS, man! Hurry! Go check the Hiroshima BBS! Because... Come on! Where's the slasher at, man? Can never remember where all this crap is because why does this game have this stuff? So we got a slasher, we got sublimity cups. We're moving on up here. We got some new information here. We got a Toyota ST246W Caldina GT4. Pretty sure we already got sponsors and all that. We already done those, so yeah. I think it's a short course. Ah. Oh my goodness. There we go. Takuma the Slasher. Guaranteed to not wreck. Because Takuma would never wreck, right guys? I've been polishing my technique in Hiroshima since long before it became an official course. Come see why everybody in Hiroshima is counting on me. I'll be waiting for you down at the Hiroshima, PA. No game, I would not like to progress further in this game. I would much rather just stay here forever. Because, what other option? Whoa, it's so late already, I gotta sleep, but I bet the Kaido PA is going off at this hour. Yeah, delete that message. The Racer, I wonder if he's on this mailing list. I want to hear more about the internet security subplot going on in this game. Seriously. I mean, we gotta know, man. Is there security at risk? And we don't have any FR cars right now, so we're not gonna be able to do that. Not gonna be able to get that sweet, sweet Sublimity Cup. No, Chris, I did not race the Daytona 500 in iRacing because, as I've made clear more than enough times, or I feel more than enough times, and people would probably say I've made it clear more than enough times, plate racing is absolute garbage. Anyways, here's Mr. Slasher, otherwise known as Dominator. You've come pretty far. Noriyama's technical course that'll put all your techniques to the test. He holds numerous records in Hiroshima and Noriyama, but he's not very socially adept. He doesn't team up often, and he doesn't talk about himself to other people much. But he is incredibly passionate about racing, training rigorously even on Sunday mornings when not many people are out. Oh, snap, cutscene. Shoot, shoot. That was cool. Now I see where all the production value went. Anyways, Onward Soldier, Onward Soldier, do you think the IndyCar pack racing is garbage too? Yes, pack racing is garbage. It is not racing, it is just contrived cars super glued together, and it is junk. That Fontana race that IndyCar had in 2015, that people were like, oh my god, this is like so amazing. Yeah, I thought it was hot garbage. Like, flat out. In Texas this last time around, and 2017 in IndyCar was just a literal mess. I mean, it was the best Texas racing with the DW12, but that's not saying much because that track races like poo, and yet the series still allows Eddie Gossage to hold the series hostage. That's why you'll never see IndyCar at Coda anytime soon. Not that Coda's much better, but I digress. Has IndyCar got worse? Hell no. Not even. No. I mean, we're talking about 2017, 2018. Like, it was rock bottom, you know, 2008 to 2011. That was the bottom of the barrel. Like, IndyCar's actually got a future. We're no longer, you know, looking at it every season being like, well, you know, maybe this will be the year that the, let's just put it away and be done with it. Yeah, I'll definitely be watching a lot more of the IMSA series. Not that I don't necessarily watch it, but now I'll probably like prioritize watching it over basically anything other than IndyCar. Although I don't know how many of the races are on the same time. But you know, the fun thing with that for me personally, you know, no secret that Montoya is my favorite driver, and you know, it kind of has been interesting to follow one driver through several different series. And while I didn't necessarily pay attention all that much when he was in NASCAR, it was still, you know, actually had a driver to root for, which I hadn't had since like freaking Mark Martin, you know? Like, so just a time frame reference there, you know? I feel like this boss battle should be harder than what it is. Of course, saying that, there'll be a long straightaway at the end of this course, and that'll just be that. And apparently the background music is just freaking, you know, Yngwie Malmsteen going crazy over here. In fact, let me just go ahead and turn the music up here. Brace yourself, because awesome music! No! I so called it! I so knew that was gonna happen! I so knew it. Why did I tempt fate? Why did I do that? Oh man. Oh man. Why did Montoya lose his full-time seat at Indy last year? Because, what, you expect Penske to field 5 cars? Because there ain't no way that Roger wasn't going to get, you know, Newgarden, because he'd be a fool not to, and whoever Roger wants, Roger gets, because he's Roger, so... And of course, he wasn't going to get rid of Elio because, you know, that's his man crush, apparently. Alrighty. We need to open up a bigger gap this time, knowing that there is indeed a straightaway, as is entirely predictable. So let's listen to the awesome music going on here. You know, that is actually kind of an interesting point about Bourdais not going to Ganassi, because obviously he does the sports car thing, so you figure that, you know, there's some level of familiarity there, and he's obviously capable, but I think it's kind of a unique situation where, with the ride opening up this year, it's like, do you go ahead and get this guy, you know, ignoring contract here? You know, a driver in Bourdais who is older, but, you know, probably would be a race-winning driver, you know, in that 10 car with pretty much, you know, no surprise at all? Or do you go for the, you know, young guy who at times was really impressive last year and could be, you know, the next guy for Ganassi? And but hey, I don't mind, you know, Bourdais being at Dale Coyne, because that's just hilarious that you actually have to look at Dale Coyne Racing as a competitive outfit. Like, my mind still has not wrapped around the fact that, like, They're actually for cereal now. Whoa! Silly physics. Red Bull, Toro Rosso, all one and the same. I mean, although you do have to wonder, you know, for, you know, at least for Brendan Hartley. Because, I mean, Gasly was already in the Red Bull system anyways, and now it's time to run and block like crazy. Like, do you think that they, like, knew in the contract negotiations that they were going to get stuck with Honda Power? I'm determined to beat the Slasher with the Midget. Alright. Because, I mean, could you imagine if, you know, you worked your backside off and, you know, you're going for that dream and then you finally have a chance at it and you think you're good and then, like, you might have a chance at, you know, actually having a competitive ride, you know, next year once you get settled in. But then, yeah, nope. Congratulations, you get a race for last. Like, that would just be a kick in the teeth. That'd just be terrible. Especially because that would probably do a pretty good number on screwing up your career. This guy's so fast on the straightaway because he's got so many stickers, man. Has Foyt finally actually gone back to being in one shop in one location yet? Are they still doing that goofy thing where, or one car's in Indianapolis, the other's in Houston because they can't find the engineers, whatever. So that always seemed like a very stupid idea, like, why would you split your team up and base it in two different locations? That just seems very inefficient, and like, I can understand why you would do it in terms of personnel and all that, but like, it just seems like a way to make sure that you're always going to be having some issues of some sort. Keep it up, man. Although I will say it is so hard with this music, because this music is like the shiznit, man. Oh, there's that stupid guardrail hole. It's almost like they're teasing you because, like, it just seems like the car is always just a heat-seeking missile for that gap. I mean, if you no longer go for a gap, you're no longer a racing driver, right? Not quite sure Senna was talking about a gap in the fence, but, I mean, I'm not the only guy. I mean, we all remember Kimi in the gate at Interlagos, right? Alright, boys, we're coming down to crunch time. Tenths of a mile. Stay on target. Alright, 2 corners left. Okay, here he comes. Remember, he's gonna go to the outside. Every time. Goes to the outside. No! God dang it! That is so... That is so incredibly cheese right there. Okay, that... I mean, that's gotta be... There's gotta be some serious AI catch-up scripted on in there, because... Like, that time I felt like we were much faster than previous runs, but yet he was still the same distance into that same corner, and then obviously we had no chance. So, we'll bust out the Honda and we'll show this guy who's the boss, who's the real dominator. Alrighty, prepare for struggle, guys. Get you some struggle. God, the brakes on this thing are so bad. Should probably upgrade them. Although it could just be the fact that this thing actually goes 80 miles an hour, so like you get to the corner carrying 20 miles an hour more speed, that just like no snap. Oh shit, that was easy. Oh man. Okay guys, I guess should have done that a long time ago. Hideyuki Sakai has sent you a letter of challenge. Check the important folder in your mail. A letter of challenge. Why, yes, good sir. I challenge you to a battle of automotive speed. Battle, battle, battle! Ugh. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more battle! I need to battle someone, anyone, so I thought I'd try mailing you and see if you were down for some action. At night, I'll be at the Runa PA. I'll be waiting for battle! Yeah, I need some battle. Oh, come give me some battle. Gotta get some battle. Some battle. I love me some battle. Guys, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm nothing to be worried about here. I mean, first some guts, then some battle, you know? I mean, that's how it works. Hey. Alright, where is this guy at? Yes, I realize we probably could have gotten a sponsor, but I need some battle. Where did he say it was gonna be? Was it here or was it Runa? I forget. Where you at? That wasn't. You're not the right guy. I will not stop till I battle guy. Although I want that guy's car. Just saying. Alrighty. Battle. It's nice to have friends, eh? Okay, let's get this thing started and have a good, clean battle. This guy sounds like a total hoser. Oh snap. I've pissed off the Canadians. Oh wait, you can't piss off Canadians. They're too polite. Battle. Prepare for struggle. I like to struggle in my battles. Yes. No brakes. Oh, brop. Speaking of brop. Just can't help but think of the iRacing kid who was in his getting absolutely destroyed, and then surely you guys have seen the video with the iRacing kid going wop bop bop. Best iRacing video ever. 10 out of 10. Would watch again. Would highly recommend. I mean, whatever you're doing right now, which is probably watching this stream, I suggest you temporarily go watch, just Google iRacing wop bop bop kid. just give it a go, you will laugh. Okay? The stream will be here when you get back. God, that would have been another great iRacing t-shirt. Heck, on one side you could have had I got wrecked by Scott Speed, and on the back side you could just have say wop bop bop. Oh God. I promise guys I haven't been drinking. I'm not drunk. Definitely not. Am I gonna run LMP1? I don't know. I really don't know. The only thing that I know I'm gonna be running in iRacing anytime soon is the NASCAR iRacing series, which I've actually been really looking forward to because I actually strangely enjoy those longer races where it's basically I'm gonna race one night a week in a car that I don't really even, I need to do a little more work. Your setup's a lot better than mine is. You fixed series hoser. God. You didn't get beat by the setup. You got beat by a superior driver. Suck it up. Yeah. Fixed series drivers. Oh, who didn't think they are? Anyway, spiral sliders. My car stereo is the best money can buy. What? My driving? I'd rather not say. His machine is loaded with tens of thousands of dollars worth of audio equipment. But no matter how much money he spends on maintenance, his machine isn't getting any newer. And lately, it's been showing its age. He'd like to get a new machine, but whenever he thinks of the money he'd have to spend rebuilding his audio system from scratch, he's ready to faint. I'm Imashiro, leader of the Spiral Sliders. I've heard some stories about you at my stand. The straight-laced young man works at a gas station. Unfortunately, the smell of gas fumes that constantly surround him and his single-minded devotion to cars haven't exactly made him popular with the ladies. Yet even as he tries to get with it by buying fashion magazines, he always ends up spending his money on more parts. I don't see a problem here. You've got to have a rotary engine. They're light and engineered to perfection. They're great. He's a member of a racer gang who is completely devoted to RE engines. He gets past the problem of the engine guzzling oil by buying it cheap from a red shop. Problem solved. He's also settled into a late-night part-time job, allowing him to focus more on racing at late nights than before. Death sentence. It would have been funny if they made this guy like a grammar teacher of some kind. That would be a great nickname for your teacher. I gotta get used to this newfound speed, man. Oh snap, there's a corner there. You think I would know that corner's there because I've only thrown into the wall about 8 times there tonight. Alright, let's get a little external action going on here. Okay, I wasn't even close to the wall there, game. There's a good 3, 4, 6 feet. Anyways, on to the next victim. I'm not going to take credit for a re-interest in the Viacross. That is all absolutely down to the solid Bighorn technology underpinnings of the Viacross. I mean, if it wasn't for Isuzu loading it with Bighorn technology, that vehicle would mean nothing. But instead, it is, you know, the pinnacle. I mean, it delivers justice to the streets. Yeah, I still haven't watched the Doug DeMuro video on it. I feel like I probably should have already by now. I just haven't gotten around to it. But people keep tweeting it at me. I know it's out there. Please don't tweet it at me. You only need to bring it to my attention, guys. But I'm disappointed that he got his hands on a white one. I mean, we all know that the Viacross should only be painted in seafoam minty green, right? It is the only way. Although part of me really does kind of like want to buy a Viacross just to take it to like a next level, and then print out some Turbo Man stickers. put it on there and just... But then part of me is also like, yeah, this joke isn't worth a couple $1,000s, you know? Sorry about that. Maybe if I made that YouTube money, you know, and had the bucks floating around, I'd go to the next level with the joke, but I just don't think that's going to happen. No, man, Lee, nothing compares to an Isuzu V-Cross with Turbo Man stickers on it. Turbo Man stickers give that thing its power when combined with the big horn technology that underpin it. I mean, that's where it's at. Anyways, Team Haruna Hill Climb, Destruction, Death, and Rage. These Tokyo races are pretty good. I can barely stay ahead of them. The only difference between us and these Tokyo guys is experience. They can't beat us in technique. You have to familiarize yourself with any new course right off. Say, let's go practice together. No, just Turbo Man and then a Miracle Paw sticker. Alright, you put those two together, you can take out freaking 800 horsepower Ford GTs all day, man. And I almost forgot about the Miracle Paw sticker. I feel ashamed. I feel like Miracle Paws definitely helped deliver the goods, you know, with that cute little puppy. It distracted the opponents because they're like, "Oh, that's so cute! It's a puppy! It's a puppy sticker!" I feel like these guys were kind of named out of order. I mean, first you should have Rage, then you should have Destruction, then you should have Death, rather than Rage, Death, and then Destruction. I feel like that's kind of a little bit better. You know, the funny thing with Honda, you know, you see over the years their engines have actually produced some more torque, and I think that's actually like counter to the whole fun and appeal and jokes that is VTEC. Like, they've made their engines perhaps better, but in making them better, they've made them actually worse. Like, I mean, turbo VTEC. I mean, no. Just give me an engine that revs to like 10,000 RPMs, you know, no more than 2-liter displacement, and just make the thing wail once it gets to like 6,000 RPMs, but it does absolutely nothing below that. All of the lag, none of the turbo, right? It's the fun. I still kind of want to get the license plate waiting for VTEC on my actual car. Just for hilarity, but yeah, again, man, I mean, customize a license plate isn't too expensive, but like, what's the real point, you know? I feel like this guy has stuck around a lot longer than expected. Like, he's not even really close, and he hasn't been close, but yet he's still not done. Death refuses to die, and I'm kind of upset by it. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me that, you know, the new Civics aren't bad cars, although someone at work has a new Civic, and I just think it looks absolutely asinine, because it looks like it's all like super aggressive and mean and sporty, and then you're like, no, it's it's not. And of course then there's the Type R, which, you know, it looks more appropriate there, but the Type R just looks so ridiculous. It's just like, really? But hey, there's no accounting for taste. So let's take out Mr. Destruction here with his angry flashing headlights. Ooh, isn't he so badass? He can flash his headlights. He's now qualified for iRacing GT3. Oh, hey, I just set up on the totally wrong side of the track there. Good job, me. That's okay. The longer this race goes, the more smooth jazz we get, so I'm in no rush. Haha. Oh, snap. You know, I still say that one of the things that Assetto Corsa desperately needs is a SP meter app. Someone needs to make that. I'm not sure if I've ever said that before, but I feel like I probably have said that before. And I feel like, again, I'm just going to say that because sometimes, you know, people are like, hey, you know what, that's a good idea. So in case anyone out there happens to be making apps for Assetto Corsa, you know, SP meter, that's where it's at. Be like the greatest thing for that game online. Hey, somebody might actually have fun at Trento Bondone finally. Yep. Just kidding. Trento was terrific fun. And Netcar Pro in the rain. But my precious sim racing, man, they've gone so far backwards. Whatever will I do? I can't have fun anymore. Okay, why am I braking for that corner? I was just... Uh-oh, guys. Free to go at Daytona. Hold on to your butts. About to go wrecking, boys. Uh-oh. I just got a comment saying trucks in. I mean, somebody's flying through the air right now. Yep, we got 2 trucks in comments. The big one just went down in Daytona. Oh, man. Does anyone else imagine Empty Box has real long hair, like Rock Band style long? White Snake style? Please don't ruin the image I have built up with you in my mind if it's not true. Yeah, I'll respect your wishes there. Can neither confirm nor deny the white snake style hair. Alright, let's go beat some eggs, guys. Hyper crank! I know my car's one fine machine, but pay a little attention to my technique too, will ya? Sasaki Celica is a hand-me-down, a detuned version of a machine formerly used in dirt trials. As a result, its basic tuning and settings are already well balanced, and Sasaki doesn't need expert technique to put in a good race. I neither could confirm nor deny. I didn't say one thing or the other. This is not the case of pleading the fifth, where it instantly means that you definitely are guilty. I'm just saying, man. Neither confirm nor deny. Peace out, homie. Oh crap, corner. Crashing across the line. Yeah, that's Truxton for you. And I still have to make some goddamn t-shirts, man. I don't know, man. For a racer with their sights set on the rally, a highway race is like a walk in the park. See, this is the fun, you know? When you do a face reveal, you remove all of the fun. You know, because, like, people then, like, oh, hey, you look like this, you know? Whereas when you don't know what they look like, it's like a mystery, and like, who knows? I very well could be Tony Stewart's twin. Heck, I could be Tony Stewart's twin who works an IT job, but also has white snake hair going on. You just don't know. And that would indeed actually make me the coolest person around, believe it or not. But I'm just saying, if you're Tony Stewart's twin and you have white snake hair, but yet you work an IT job, you gotta be pretty freaking awesome, you know? That's just like one hell of a combination of what the hell. Sleep well there, Lee, and enjoy your evening. Don't stare at the back of them eyelids for too long, though. You'll go blind. Yeah, practice. Practice. Do you think I need practice? I mean, guys, I made a video about practice. Why would I actually practice? You know, do as I say, not as I do, right? Isn't this how this works? Minor Hatch. Need a fruit cocktail? Sure. I'll even sell you a CD with 30,000 of my prized recipes. Drift? Well, a bit. Yeah. Yeah, this guy's selling drugs. Absolutely. He originally wanted to work someplace trendy like a fruit cocktail bar. I don't even. His secret weapon was a CD-ROM containing over 30,000 fruit cocktail recipes that would put the pros to shame. But now, having failed to realize his dream, he looks for ways to use the CD in his personal life. Alrighty. Alrighty. Good luck with that, buddy. Alright, 12,000 points, guys. Get ready for action. Lots of action, lots of judgment. Oh. Come on, that was a sweet wall tap. Like, that was so like too. Oh yeah, big points, big points. All right, we got him. Alrighty. Ooh, this guy's got a GTI, Mr. German Trend. Don't you ever get amazed at yourself? Me thinking about my own beauty gets me all quivery inside. Yeah. Shockingly narcissistic. This weirdo spends almost the entire day looking at his face in the mirror. This may explain why he's gotten so weak in the legs lately, making it tough for him to work the clutch on his car. Lately, the thing that Anaphora fears more than anything else is the birth of a child with his DNA. I don't even, I don't even. I mean, I can bring the snark with the best of them here, but there's no need for snark. Like, what? I mean, I will say, this guy, like, I mean, he was just, this guy's 10, 15 years too old, because if, you know, he is this narcissistic about himself, he would be huge on Instagram. I mean, the guy would just be killing it there. Instead, he's racing a Volkswagen GTI on the mountain passes of Japan and getting beat by a guy in a CRX. I mean, the guy wants to remain one of a kind, even his own child, you know? Although I will give him credit, he is pretty rapid. Yeah, he's definitely not a pushover like a lot of the guys we've faced so far. And once again, I messed up my favorite corners. Oh, he just crunched on the wall hard. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but that was just... I mean, just imagine, he probably spends his whole race looking in the mirror, looking at himself. It's like... driving around and he's just got nothing but, you know... I'm too sexy for my shirt. Playing, you know? Alrighty. You know, I bet the guys that they hired to write the text for this were like anime fan fiction writers, and they just said, "Here, go wild, whatever." Wild range in a FL battle. The Euro Rocco circuit course is long gone, but the racing is as good as anywhere else. He was the first racer to take on the newly built Corsa Rocco, originally hailing from Sanin Coast. He lives to race, seeking out new courses all over Japan and racing them before anybody else. He's earned quite a bit of praise and review articles written about him. So this is the jackwagon who's always commenting first on every single YouTube video. Just gotta be first. You know, because being first is best, right? If you ain't first, you're last. Good tactic there, buddy. Good tactic. Best way to avoid snapping turtle driving, serpentine patterns. They can't get you. Well, it's glad to know that my streams are so great that they drive people to alcohol and drugs. It's a real comforting thing. Oh, snap. That's a great wine right there. Yes, I do believe the tracks were laser scanned now. How entirely accurate they are, you know, who knows. But I don't think anyone's going to be saying this is going to take over, you know, iRacing so of course anytime soon. Hell's Fury! Want to hear my soccer commentary? No? Cartoons then? No? You don't want any of it? Then let's battle! Battle! An unusually rabid supporter of a certain soccer team and an animation freak of the kind you try to avoid at parties. Well, I just try to avoid parties in general, so I don't know what that means. He writes a lot of self-important soccer commentary on his website, but most of it is a bunch of second-hand recaps or pure drivel. His racing stinks too, but his car is awesome. I mean, I want his car, man. It's so nice looking. Highly biased, but really, back when Honda actually made good-looking automobiles. Okay, come on. You just get in my way, man. You just get in my way. All hail oversized go-kart. You know, they could have made a spin-off of this game series where you play a matchmaker and you just match up people to see. It'd be like The Sims meets some knockoff racing game off-brand stuff, man. It's like you could hook up the 30,000 soup guy with Guts guy or whatever, you know, and just get some wacky commentary, man. I think it might do that for this night of racing. I think. We'll see here. Yeah, that does it. At least I think it does. His next name will be Miso Hawny. That would be funny. Yay! Yay, an advanced race, man. A TA type race, limited to cars with FR transmission, where we can win the English. So easy. Alright, guys. Someone pointed out that the Midget is indeed rear-wheel drive. I totally forgot about that. But we can take the Midget and we can try and win both the Sublimity Cup and the Pope Cup. The Pope Cup. Ah! Alright, now where's it at? Where's it at? I want to win the Pope Cup. Or is it on a specific track? It's probably on a specific track and I didn't check. So, chat, save me here. Where do I get the Pope Cup and the Sublimity Cup? I gots to know. To win the Sublimity Pope Cup. No, there's not anything in this game that doesn't have a hilariously stupid name. Ooh, the Boldness Medal. I mean, that's not terrible. I mean, Boldness Medal. Well, it's reasonable. At least it's a word, unlike sublimity. Yes! Oh no! We gotta get your sea level 8 or the sea level is not high enough so you cannot enter. They won't let us beat the Pope. The Bill Cosby. Oh man, this is what the game's like. You should have done these races, man. These races are important and they matter. We won't let you race for the Sublimity Cup. So I guess let's. You know, what's up with racing games? Like, the console racing games in particular, and, like, just throwing too many stats at you about the car for, like, no real reason. Just, like, so they're there. Why? Alright, guys. Oh my goodness, we can't race in that either. I don't like this system. This system hates me, man. I mean, you expect me to do 2-point races? Come on. Come on. Like, can a man just race for a Sublimity Cup? Ooh, eggs! I forgot about this place. Forgot all about this place. Oop, here's another guy with the golf. One off. Let's race this guy. He's a sponsor. We're racing for sponsorship here with the Volkswagen Golf R32. Although it's still no Sublimity Cup. Okay, I'm pretty sure this car has the same exact engine sound effect as the Pantera from Tokyo Xtreme Racer 3. And I find it oddly distracting because it most definitely does not have anywhere close to the same type of engine as the Pantera from Tokyo Xtreme Racer 3. Alright guys, are we gonna do it? Are we gonna get it? Oh yeah, we got it. Success! Yay, sponsorships. I love me some sponsorship money. That's why I have so many sponsors. It has nothing to do with the fact that the decals give me 5 horsepower. It's just I like the sponsorships. I mean, I guess this 2-point race is as good as any other 2-point race that we can do. Oh! It's one of these things. Novice fighter! Ah! So novice! Here's a question. Do you think IGN or GameSpot know anything about awesome racing games? Yeah, I said it. Ah! So close to the wall. Ah! Oh! Alright guys, we need like 5,000 points here. No! Don't wreck, don't wreck, don't wreck. There we go, we got it. Last moment, too. Glad I got that 2 CP. And I forgot my sponsor stip money. Hate it when I forget my sponsor stip. In fairness, this game definitely has some issues. I mean, let's be real. Like, no one in their right mind would actually say that the game is better because of the totally terrible translation. But yet, everybody would say that the game is terrible because of the totally terrible translation. It is very much one of those things where only the people who are into this type of game see the appeal of such shenaniganry. And I guess that does it. Because, I mean, on the technical, side of things, the terrible translations, I mean, how can you say that the game is better because the translations are absolutely god-awful terrible? You know? No, I'm just giving an example here of the difference between what a reviewer would have to say versus what a normal person would say. Because I think we've all seen those reviews that rip something and then you like play the game and you're like, well, this doesn't actually matter. I mean, it's kind of like complaining about the campaign in a first-person shooter when it's a multiplayer-oriented game, Like, I mean, yeah, it matters if that's been a focus of the game, but otherwise it's really just there to check a box. And that's the only thing that it does, which is totally stupid. Yeah, I've heard there's an option in the menus to automatically enable the manual transmission, but I like it when people comment about it because it just, I know it just irks people. And I like to do things that irk people that mean no harm, So that way they're like, why you do that? There's nothing musically memorable from this game, from Imitation Ska to the lackluster metal riffs. What? What other game has smooth, easy-listening 1940s jazz in it? How could you forget that? Drifting controls suck, rivals aren't a challenge, and you can easily avoid the primary purpose of the game, which is to drift itself. What? I didn't know the primary purpose of this game was to drift itself, other than the fact that the word drift is in the title of the game. But there are events for drifting and there are events for not drifting, so therefore, to say the primary purpose is to drift would just be a total, nonsensical, makes no sense. So that's why they call it nonsensical, but you guys understood that. I'm sorry guys, I'm not doing the primary purpose of the game, I'm not drifting. How dare I not drift in a game that the primary purpose is to drift? All I will say, this song sucks. Like, this song sucks hardcore. Like, it sucks. I think there was that one event we could do that was 30 points. Although now I gotta find it. Yeah, the, oh my god, you see it's drift, but it's actually faster to go through the corner with not drifting. Like, what is this? What is this? This isn't Daytona USA. I signed up for Daytona USA. Quite frankly, this game would be better if it was a dating sim. Have you seen the descriptions in this game? I mean, frickin' gold. I mean, it's gold. So the Boldness Cup, although, again, I think there was one more. Is this one? No! You are in violation of the rules and cannot run for the Pope Cup. And you don't get points for this either, do ya? Of course not. Because instead we want you to grind a totally stupidly pointless race that really doesn't serve any purpose. But grind it! Yes! And apparently they built a whole track just for 2 freaking people in this game. Boom! GameSpot nailed it right there. You will never get the precious minutes of your life back that you wasted reading the fake message board. Can confirm. Absolutely can confirm. Oh, goodness. Why am I doing this race again? Why am I doing this? Action. Rip the handbrake! YOLO! Action. 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 It's the same freaking stupid song. Action. 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 Stop yelling action at me. Gosh, I get it. Action. Action. And that was some serious hardcore, like, action right there. Action. Like, that first corner, I just, like, totally crushed. Yeah, well. Not that I need the points, but, you know, perfectionism, right? Okay, I didn't even hit the wall there. Stupid game. You know, learn how big a CRX is, for crying out loud. So far, the only moment that the BBS has had is the security subplot. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem like that's going anywhere, so we're not gonna, ever see the subplot develop out into a grander story of, international intrigue and espionage. Which is disappointing. I think this is the race that we tried with the Midget and we just could not possibly beat. Isn't it? Yep, it is. Not that I was seeing this track in my nightmares or anything. Yeah, the responses to the slashers are kind of tame, but don't feed the trolls online, guys. Although I will say, going back to the music and the GameSpot review, this song doesn't have Battle of the Empire. It's a badass song from Tokyo Xtreme Racer 3, which, when you heard that song, like, just, oh snap. Ain't nothing like that song, man. I can't think of another song in a racing video game that's like seriously like, oh snap. Once again, that's a hell of a lot easier when you got more than 100 horsepower. No, I have not played Eve of Destruction. But here's a serious question. Whatever happened to the Test Drive franchise? I mean, I know what happened to the Test Drive franchise, like, literally, but I feel like the Test Drive franchise, like, surely someone in some publisher studio, is like, hey, you know what, let's just try and make another version of this and see what happens. I think we're due for a reboot of Test Drive again. And you do have to say, Test Drive is like the best name for a racing game ever. It's a shame the games don't live up to that promise, but, Yeah, a new Test Drive Unlimited would be like so freaking amazing, especially, dude, you put it in VR as well. With the windows rolling down and all that stuff they had in the Unlimited games, like, yes, that would be so cool. Like, that would be, seriously, the best racing game right there. Oh, I'm not disagreeing that Need for Speed generally has outclassed Test Drive, but I will say that Test Drive has had its moments, and in particular Test Drive Unlimited, because that game was freaking sweet. It actually got the open world concept right, as opposed to Need for Speed, where open world means, hey, look, here's the section that is Canyon Road, here is the industrial area, here is the airport, because we need an area for drag racing. It's so formulaic. But really, Test Drive Unlimited, great game. Fantastic game. Just had to make sure that we're not missing out on more points. Gear Club? What is Gear Club? Sounds terrible, is what it sounds like. Hey guys, look at the cherry blossoms. So beautiful, right? A mobile game. That would explain why I haven't heard of it. All my favorite racing franchises are turning into mobile games. Oh goodness. Next thing you know, we're gonna have Grand Prix Legends Mobile Edition. Actually. Be right back. Gonna go ahead and find a license to print money. And this song is a runner-up for the second worst song. The first one is that you vanish into the crowd song, and then it's this song. Like, terrible. Oh yeah, Grand Prix Legends Mobile Edition. Because nothing says in-freaking possible. Quite like driving Grand Prix Legends Lotus 49 with touch controls. Deal with it. It's the Dark Souls of phone-based racing simulations. Which, speaking of touch-based controls, I don't know if you guys know this. Some of you guys, I'm pretty sure, will have experimented with this. But iRacing does actually offer touch controls. Like phone tilt and that stuff. And I tried that out once, and holy shit balls, is that just like, whoa! I just totally got the idea that I should do an iRacing Indy fixed race with the touch control tilt thing. I don't even know if they still have that anymore. I think I read something about that support being depreciated, but just a mental note for you guys to imagine. Just driving with the phone. I'm not even talking about iRacing Mobile. Oh great, the stupid mountain course with the stupid bug that makes the stupid noise. It sounds like stupidly squeaky suspension squeaking all over the place. It's like playing a Assetto Corsa all over again, man. Someone get that suspension some lubricant. Wow. Oh, that's terrible, man. But God dang, these things are annoying. Okay, just stop in the middle of the track there. You know, we're not racing or anything. We can just go through that corner at 5 miles an hour. There's speed bumps there, man. No, this game has no cockpit camera. It's a PS2 game, man. Can't have your cake and eat it too, you know? Like, seriously, someone needs to bust out the Agent Orange here. Just massive deforestation. Let's do this. Get it over and done with. Yeah, I guess Dirt to Daytona did have a cockpit cam. Oh, I mean, I think you guys know what I meant. You know, and again, when you have this many cars, it's not reasonable on a PlayStation 2 to have a cockpit camera. Whereas, you know, when you're talking about, you know, stock cars or, you know, one type of car, you know, then it's fair game. Boldness medal. Congratulations, I'm a bold person. That is beautiful. Can someone 3D print me one of them? I need one of those in my life. Just so that way people know I'm a bold person. Alright, what other race was there? There was another FF Cup. Alright, this time it's for the Courage Medal. Let's call them suspension crickets. Yes, there we go. God dang suspension crickets. Well, this is one of those SP time attack races. Don't smash into things, but drive really fast as I smash into something. Because apparently this car is much wider than I think it is. Because you vanish into the ground. You vanish into the ground. You something, 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 something. Yeah. God, this guy's singing voice is so, like, just early 2000s, like, whiny pop rock. Please provide your music. You guys don't want my music. I don't think you guys would. I think my singing is still probably not as bad as this guy singing. Or strike that, reverse it. My singing is still probably still worse than this guy's singing. And you know, my question is, how hard do you have to hit the walls repeatedly to run out of SP in these races? And especially in this game, like Tokyo Extreme Racer 3, the wall ride technique, God mode, you know? But here, like, wall riding is just not effective. to the same degree. Like, there's just no reason for that huge amount of SP. Oh, that was a sweet corner right there. All roads lead to legend. And woo, we crushed that one. Only beat it with 30 seconds to spare. Courage Medal, otherwise known as the Hero of the Soviet Union Medal, apparently. Oh, man. And we still can't race for the goddamn Pope Cup. I just want the Pope Cup. And the Sublimity Cup. So I guess we'll grind this race a few, then we'll switch over to the other one, and then hopefully we can get that Sublimity Cup. And the Pope Cup. Which, if the Pope Cup is not shaped like a Pope hat, I am going to just end this stream right there. Like, it's just done. Like, cannot continue. Literally unplayable. Just done. Woo! Woo! You know what I like? When you get into the flow in a racing game and you just hit a couple of corners just right and you all like, oh yeah! Like, there's just something oddly satisfying about it where you're just like, yeah, I did really good there. Personal satisfaction. Because remember, you vanish into the crowd. You know what? That's a good point. That is a good point. That was a Chrysler emblem. I always kind of felt like the Pentastar was just like too close to a pentagram to like, yeah, just like, you probably shouldn't make your logo that. Someone's gonna confuse your logo between a Pentastar and a pentagram, and you know, it just, you don't need that. So that explains what happened to Plymouth. They had to sacrifice it to do some ritual sacrifice. Wait, Moonman, you just unlocked something, man. So what you're telling me is Chrysler cars, as we just established, are powered from hell, which means that we're actually living in the same timeline as Doom, which means that Elon Musk is actually Samuel Hayden or whatever he is from the new Doom, which means that he's gonna go send people to Mars, and he's gonna find hell energy there, and then shit gonna get real. I'm telling you. That's why Elon Musk seems like evil villain guy, even though like so far he's done like nothing but really good stuff, you know? Because he's going to be the guy who unleashes literal hell. So that's a good question, but who is Doom Guy? I don't know. Hopefully he's good. I mean, because he is Doom Guy after all. 20,000 points? Holy moly! Oh. Novice fighter fighting novicely. Oh boy, zeros.
Okay, this. You wanted me to get 20,000 points here, but I can't even get 1,000. No! Ah! I think I might have to sort of change the car setup here a bit to make it more oversteery. Okay, why is this section not judged? No! We had it. We had it. We had it. Yeah, we can't change any of this, can we? There we go. More rear braking. Wow. All that camber, though. LSD ratio, front, rear. These settings I do not understand. I don't need more more touchy handbrake. I already find the handbrake like super touchy. Okay, really? All right. I don't know. I just don't know. All right, we need to just focus on getting speed. Shows you how good I am at drifting. No! Alright. Alright. Okay, we're gonna take the guy's advice. We're gonna turn that handbrake up to 10,000 here. Unfortunately, we can't change our gears. Alright, 150% handbrake. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm glad you liked the video on FOV there, Mark. Yeah. Reading is difficult, man. Whoa. But anyways, Michael. Alright, there, your name is Michael. That's what it says. And why did I not do this earlier? Holy buckets, this guy was definitely right. It totally makes no sense. Just cheese tactics. Cheese tactics. Cheese tactics have been discovered. Just throw any semblance of reasonability out the window and just... Okay. You're right, I was wrong. Most definitely. Woo! Oh man, our drift level just went from American to Asian American here. We're not quite to Japanese level, but we're definitely looking competent out here, you know. Tray slide mode activates. Oh, Jeebus, man. Woo! Hold on your butts. Oh. I thought the second corner was a little bit tighter there. See, I know how to drift. Get prize! Medal of Night! Yay! It's pretty. Just want the sublimity cup. All I want is the sublimity cup. And the Pope cup. Alright, so let's do this again. Because apparently this is just freaking cakewalk. Cause wee! 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 Oh man. Oh, I'm not doing too well, guys. That's okay. We can do it still. It's all hail handbrake overlords. Woo! Okay, so in order to drift, just turn the handbrake up all the way and everything just easy squeezy. Alright, now where's that big corner down here? It's the last corner. Here we go. No! Okay. I think we got one more. Then we should level up and be able to race in the Sublimity Cup, in the Pope Hatmobile thing. So time for some more fun drifting shenanigans. Oh, gotta get more speed up. Come on. Okay, he does it. Come on now. Alright, third person. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this isn't gonna go well, but I'll try. Alright, here's a fast corner. My god, there's so much stuff on the screen, I can't see where I'm going. Alright, I just want to nail this last corner. Oh, come on. This game's so sensitive, man. If you even look at the wall, fail. Mm-hmm. Alright, give me that level up. There we go. Oh, man. You know, I kind of really just want a drift event in the Midget now that I know the secret is to just turn the handbrake up to 12, you know? Because, I mean, the Midget is turbo, and it is rear-wheel drive. So, you know... which one is it? Alright, let's find a drift event here. Just for S&Gs, man. Alright, 9,000 points. I think we can do that. I think we can definitely do 9,000 points. Because we got the power. I mean, we're gonna have anything. We could actually have a corner where we can actually score points in, that is. Your physics are invalid on this planet. Ah. Oh my goodness. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna give it another go because I wanna beat it. And then I wanna watch the replay. But I'm not no more third person here. I can't do that. My goodness, the thing just do like instant, like just sideways instantly. Oh goodness. Like the wheelbase is so short, you can like kind of see the car just like jump as it's like trying to flip itself over, but the physics are just like, no. Ah, we could have had it. No, you did. You definitely did not lie that a tap equals reverse entry. Oh goodness. Oh man, this is the greatest thing ever. Oh man, 10 out of 10. IGN, you don't know anything. You don't know anything, man. Look, it's a freaking Daihatsu drift midget, you know. just boom, right into the wall. Oh, Jeebus, man. This is the most realistic drifting simulation I've ever seen. Just amazing. I mean, just a thing of beauty seeing the midget out there attacking the course, handling the curves. Level 9? 9? 9. Anyone in this parking area yet? Nope, still no one, because again, they made the track for 2 people. Alright, nothing here. The midget is turbo already. Just want to race for the pole hat, man. Although I'm guessing the Pope hat is probably a level 9 race too. Because of course it is, you know? I feel like I've just gone back and forth between like the same 2 courses over and over again. Oh, not that one. Come on, Pope Cup.
This is you level 8. You do not meet the requirements.
So then what's the point of unlocking the race? I mean, what, you literally expect me to do the same race 30 times over? Is that what you expect, game? Because that'd be a Tokyo Xtreme Racer move right there. And I'm not too cool with that. And yeah, that's the Sublimity Cup, which is a level 9. It's bullcrap, man. I just wanted to do a race for the Pope Cup. Want nothing more in life than the Pope Cup. Instead, you shoot me down. No Pope Cup for me. 6 more races until you get to the next level. And then you need to do more races. And then more races. Well, I'm sure as heck not going to grind out like 60 times of that silly race there, so, you know. Because we need more of this. Where's my signal? Nobody around here understands how scary it is to not have cell phone service. Hashtag early 2000s problems. He's extremely dependent on his cell phone. Hashtag 2018 problems. Because he feels a constant need to be connected to someone, the first thing he does whenever he goes someplace new is to check to make sure he has reception. Because this is the early 2000s still. Of course, he can't operate his cell phone while he's racing, but he can sure try, so he can't stop worrying. Still, he loves to race. Ooh. I mean, I don't want to lose 1,000,000 credits over this piece of junk. I mean, who am I kidding? We're racing the Midget, man. This guy ain't got a chance. This guy's got no chance. Oh crap, he's got a chance. Never mind, he's got no chance. Oh wait, this is the twisty course, isn't it? Which means I can do whee! Ooh, this handbrake action. I think I can work with this, you know? I think this handbrake thing might actually work out for the better, even for just standard racing, you know? Sweet, thanks for the 1,000,000 credits. Oh wait, no. Thanks for the hunk of junk automobile that I... That's not a Daihatsu. I mean, it's a Suzuki. I don't want a Suzuki, I want a Daihatsu. So let's battle Master Pete and his Evo. It's not every day that you get to drive on gravel. I'm just crazy about it. Guts and battles and gravel. He loves rallies more than anything else, and in highway battles, he prefers unpaved roads over paved ones and will gladly race on roads still under construction. He's a category race aficionado, so much so that he hardly ever misses a race, but he rarely places, and sometimes this bothers him. Yeah, it must suck to suck. means we're gonna have gravel in here. Oh, 9,000? Really now? You don't say. Although now I gotta beat a minute, man. Stupid invisible wall being invisible. There we go. Oh! Easy does it. Yeah. Oh, man. It just doesn't have enough speed, so when it goes sideways, you shed all of the speed. Still not a very good drift car, even with the handbrake cheese. Although if we can get some combos going. Oh, that was just terrible. That corner was more open than I thought it was. No! That one corner that I did no drifting at all, if I would have drifted even just a smidge, would have it. But of course I suck, so. That's okay, that's okay. We'll get him this time. We'll get him this time. Because we got the power of smooth, easy listening 1940s jazz. Or I could just do that, you know? Oh! Conclude. All right, guys. All right. I forgot, you can't buy, you gotta go to the lead time to buy a car because, you know, car lots are not 24 hours a day. Ooh, Dark Fear. I guess the only way to make it big is to come back every night to win battles. You might think that a guy who's as afraid of the dark as he when a battle says, I feel like I've read this before. Yeah, sure. Let's gamble. Hi. I am saying hi to you. Alrighty. Sweet cutscene, bro.
Bam! Graphics fixed. Broken. Fixed again. Oh God, no, not a drift event. We're gonna lose $500,000, man. Woo! Keep it off the walls, off the walls. Off the walls. No! You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, alright. Alrighty. I guess we'll use a car that's actually got enough power to sustain a drift for longer than about 2 seconds, you know? Man, if I took someone's $500,000, yeah, I'd run too. I'd be like, I'm never seeing you again because you gonna murder me. Alright, now this guy, he's got no chance. Because the power of the handbrake compels you. Although this is very weird after driving the Midget, where you just like go in as late as possible and then just yank handbrake and just profit. There we go. Last corner, and we got him. Lyrical style. Hey you, where can I find a good ramen shop around here? Let's have a battle. If I win, you tell me. No? Sorry. It's important. Not very good at music. He's a sucker for the latest trends. Until just recently, he was hooked on ramen and went to every shop he saw advertised on TV and in magazines. At work, he's completely useless, spending the majority of every day napping in his chair. You have to wonder why he hasn't been fired yet. That's a good question. Why hasn't he been fired yet? This all got just too real for me right now. I can't handle this. I need a moment. Oh hey, this is like an actual race. So just give him the drop kick there and just run. Feels so weird to not just grip the handbrake. I don't know what to do with my index finger. I have noticed you, Delta. I have noticed you. I just wish there was more 1940s jazz thrown in this game, man. That would just be epic. Just perfection.
And then like if they had a black and white mode with a lot of film grain added on top of it, that would appease me and make me very happy. Alrighty, watch out. We got a trickster over here, Primal Hill. I never lose. You won't stand a chance against me. Not even if you trained for 10 years. He's heavily into TV shows, and you can often catch snippets of TV dialogue snipped in when you're talking with him. He's got 5 different recorders running in his house at all times so that he doesn't miss any of his favorite shows, ever. Likes to say, the battle's on the highway. You know what I like to say with that? Not that there's anything wrong with that. But there is something wrong with that, though. There we go. I fixed it. Probably caused all sorts of problems here. I don't know which one's which. I think I'm in the right mode. Hopefully I am. I don't know. Corners, bro. Corners. Oh, there's a wall there. And this guy must be an incredibly bad driver. Or I'm just that good. I don't know. Probably both. That guy was slow in a Supra. Alrighty, I think this is going to be my last session of racing here. After we clear out the night. Got a medalist. Ooh, he's got the Olympic spirit going on here. Big Blue. I want you to see with your own eyes how tricked out my FC is. The FD3 SRX7 is tops in terms of absolute performance. Yokoyama had his eye on the turning capabilities of the more compact FC, and boldly chose it over the newer FD. As you might guess from his choice of cars, his technique does his machine proud. Cool. So, wop bop bop, let's do this. Your rotary is no match for my VTEC. Now, if you can make a VTEC rotary that's both turbocharged and supercharged, you would have made the greatest engine in the history of mankind. You know, it's amazing that, Volkswagen Bugatti spends all that money making all that power. You want an ultimate engineering accomplishment. Twin-charged VTEC rotary. Do it. Just do it, you know? Whoa! So when is Mazda's combustion thing actually like supposed to come out? So I heard something next year, but like when I heard the guy explain it, like it sounded like this should be like a big friggin' deal. But like I haven't heard anyone outside of like car people even like mention how potentially amazing this is. But you figure if it is actually that amazing, you know, and it's gonna do all these things, then you probably hear about it on the news outside of just, you know, car news. Yeah, I don't know if it would necessarily be a case of only car nerds care. I mean, like, when you start talking about, like, increases in fuel efficiency and all that, and we got the Ballas medal, the Ballas medal, the Ballas medal. Yeah, and it says, Alexandros Ballas, some sort of Greek guy who philosophized racing. He hung out with Socrates, only he was more into rotary engines, and Socrates was into the RB25 or 26 or whatever it is, you know? So they didn't really talk much because, like, they kind of hated each other. Alternative history, man. But no, you know, when you start talking about increases in efficiency and all that, you know, it goes beyond just car people. Okay, come on forward. Okay, now back. There. What are you doing, backing up a truck? I mean, what are you doing? He makes his living as a taxi driver, so naturally he loves to drive cars. Occasionally he'll take passengers up to Mount Haruna and then practice handling the downhill curves in his rather rickety taxi. As a result, he's quite good at driving low-spec cars. Okay then. Okay then. Oh snap. It's a points race, guys. We're points racing.
Action!
You want action, you say?
Action!
Not this corner! It's the one I hit like 6 times in a row. Oh, your points are so irrelevant. Your points mean nothing to me. Woo!
Action!
Yeah, you definitely don't need to tell me about the fact that electric cars aren't just as simple as, oh hey, it's electric, so it's clean.
Action!
Woo! Success!
Action!
Man, we are just crushing that points tally. Come on, high-speed drift right here.
Action!
Oh! Stupid wall getting in the way.
Action! Action!
Now I'm just trying to see how many points I can get all in one go, just ripping the handbrake.
Action!
Alright, we need to chuck it further inside into the corner. Just allow the momentum to take it out to the wall. I think that's probably actually the last corner. Stop, Judgment! We're done here! Aerial R.
All day long, I stand in an elevator and say, going up? I've got to get out and have some fun.
During the day, she works as an elevator girl. That's a thing? That's a thing. Elevator girl. That sounds incredibly inappropriate in modern American society. Whoa. She recently discovered that she's much faster at pushing the buttons than other elevator girls, which she feels makes her safer. The fact that she's a racer doesn't exactly hurt either. At least, that's how she sees it. Wow! I hope one day I find a girl who presses my elevator buttons fast. Oh, goodness. Oh yeah, I'm fully aware of Japan gun Japan, but like, like the other day, some video came up with some German guy, and he's like doing one of those videos of like 15 things German guy finds strange about America. Like, it's just fun to hear these types of things and just like, you know, like, it's amazing how different, you know, cultures are. I mean, this guy was like totally like, you mean there's free refills? What is this? So elevator girls, apparently you go to Japan, you ding top floor please, you know? Frickin' Japan. Instead, I live in a country where we just get free refills. Ah. I want someone to press the elevator buttons for me because I'm too lazy. Oh yeah, high speed. Let's drift it. Not bad. Uno más. Local hero. I'm working part-time to save money for car tune-ups, though my technique still needs work. He was once a pro surfer, but suddenly quit surfing on the eve of his international debut. After weighing the merits of surfing and racing, he decided that racing was better. Lately, he's been working part-time in a sandwich shop. With such a good-looking young man in the store, business is booming. He could have been a pro surfer going international. Instead, he wanted to try and be a race car driver, and now he works in a sandwich shop. Just give him the old punt right there. If it works, it works. go. VTEC kicked in, yo. Alright, here we go again. Let's drift it! So, guys, what do you think would happen if we paired up the one guy with the 30,000 fruit cocktail recipes with the elevator button girl? Match made in heaven. This crap's weird, man. Alright, that's another one done. Another one bites the dust. Whoopsh. We got a green booger here. Let's take him out. Ooh. Silver Rose, who we can race for a IST 1.5S. Whatever that is. The first 1.5s. I've been collecting data day and night trying to master Kagi. How would you like to race me? This racer is out on the highways of Akagi, rain or shine, trying to find the perfect race pattern. He doesn't have anything to show for it yet, but Shimikaze's quiet efforts will surely one day be rewarded. At least, that's what we'd all like to think. He's not a bad guy at all. Ooh. Guys. I wanted to see what we could win. Look at it. We could win flippin'. We could win an IST. Guys, an IST. Got a lot riding on this one, man. Want to give me an IST. Wait, what's that guy's license plate? SR. That guy is literally just here for SR. So let's bump him. I mean, he was asking for it. I think they should have a star and a reasonably priced Daihatsu Midget. I think that would be the best. Like, that would separate the men from the boys. I mean, needs to happen. If you use the prize car, wouldn't you be racist? Oh, Jeebus. It would actually be incredibly racist. So, give me that ist. Yay, thanks game, exactly what I wanted. How many parking lots are there in this game, really? Alrighty, I think that's done it. I think that will finish it off. So back to this place. I don't think there's anything left. Alright, that does it. So, I guess let's go to the daytime. Yay! Turbo Festa! Okay, so the race, according to the text, is called Turbo Fest, which makes sense. The logo says Turbo Festa, which I think is probably supposed to be Turbo Fiesta, but you're missing an I, and this is just a Festa. Oh my goodness, the Uraku Slashers Challenge is up on the BBS, man! Hurry! Go check the Uraku BBS! You know what I will do, though? There's one thing I will do. Let's go to... Let's go sell some ist. Whoa! Whoa! Rival encounter! Rocket Dash! Whoa, Team Rocket! Whoa! I'm the leader of the Skyliner R team. If you feel up to it, let's battle act. I could give me Gagari Day PA. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Ooh, Opel Speedster. I want to sell my cars off, man. I want to get rid of my cars. I'm just checking to see if we have anything interesting unlocked yet. Because we do need a rear-wheel drive car here. So, if you guys see anything that happens to be a rear-wheel drive and or interesting and meme-worthy-ish, you know, feel free to point it out. And don't be the guy who's all like, you should buy an 86 car. 86 is great. Everybody loves it. Just don't be that guy. And in case you can't tell, I'm starting to get tired. That's why I'm not going to race the Slasher tonight. Getting a little tired, a little wired, a little crazy. Oh, and it has to be a rear-wheel drive car that's actually got like some juice to it. Because we do got to use the thing for drift events. I'm not worried about beating Slashers, man. Yeah, the Suzuki K-Sport does have frickin' tow hook on it because ridiculousness, man. Alright, thumbed through Subaru a bit. Just about every Nissan known to mankind, apparently. Skyline GTS is too cliche, you know? It's gotta be kind of off the wall, you know? Like, I mean, we could get, you know, friggin' MX-5 or whatever. And wait, whoa. There's a turbo? Turbo MX-5? Huh. I guess that must mean this is the Mazda speed one, yeah. Interesting. And a hard top MX-5? I don't know what I'm seeing here. I'm baffled. I'm entirely baffled. Like this is like the first time I'm seeing such a thing, and it's just like it does not compute. I do not know. Oh, well, we know Honda ain't got anything that's rear-wheel drive. I finally come around to the Daihatsu, and we could get a TRXX, but that is front-wheel drive. Although I do honestly kind of hear the Opel Speedster kind of calling my name a little bit, you know. I don't know why. It's kind of like that Lotus thing going on, you know. You got lightweight but good power-ish. Or we could get a Fiat Coupe. Guys. Alright, I was getting worried there. I was thinking I was going to get ambushed going into the car dealership again. Just like, boom! Race me! Dude, you got a roof scoop on your car.
Oh, buddy.
You know, I will say one thing that I feel like I should say. When I put the 3-spoke rims on the car in Tokyo Xtreme Racer 3, at the request of chat, I thought they were ugly, but now that I've gotten used to seeing this color combination, I feel like it's grown on me. Like, I actually like legitimately like it. Does that make me weird? Does that make me a freak because I'm liking a green car, a minty green car with red 3-spoke rims? Probably, but whatever. Midget is slammed. So what exactly is the difference between the cars you buy in the tuner car, the customizable car dealer, and the regular cars? Yeah, I feel like the game doesn't make that clear anywhere. Okay, so what were you saying, Tom? The Nissan Laurel Club S, or was it the Safiro? It was the Laurel S that you were talking about, right? That thing is huge. He's huge, but it does come in green. I like that. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna have to sleep on it. So I'm gonna guess boxy cars are nice. Boxy shapes are best, you know. Perfect for 150% handbrake rips. Yeah, it would rip. It would definitely rip. And then where's the one thing?
Alright, I don't know. Anyways, that's that. I'm ending the stream here. Hope you all enjoyed. Always some shenanigans afoot in Tokyo Xtreme Racer. So, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I'll think about what car I want to go with for my rear-wheel drive, driftmobile type of thing here. And, so, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.